Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about RISC versus CISC. What every student should know. In this quick video, we'll simplify one of the most important concept of COA, that is RISC versus CISC. Have you ever wondered why your smartphone has a different kind of processor than your laptop? Yes, that's correct. Your mobile processor and your laptop processor are not same. That's because of two different CPU architecture, and that is nothing but RISC and CISC. Now this different architecture that will result in difference in performance, right? So understanding this will help you in understanding the real world technical knowledge. Now let us begin with RISC. RISC, that is reduced instruction set computers. As its name suggests, it uses fewer and simpler instruction, and each instruction usually takes just one clock cycle to execute. This means it gives you faster performance but more instructions per task. Now if we talk about the features of RISC, so the key features, that is instructions are of fixed size. That means whatever instruction we are having in RISC, that is having predefined size and we cannot change it. Next, it follows the load and store architecture. It also uses large number of registers, and it's easier to pipeline, means it's smoother and it is having smoother and faster execution. That's why RISC is used in most of the mobile systems and embedded systems. Now if we talk about CISC, that is complex instruction set computers. It's exactly opposite of RISC. Here each instructions is more powerful and can do multiple tasks per instruction, right? So it is having complex instruction, right? But it takes multiple clock cycles as well, because it needs to do multiple tasks and the instructions are complex, so it takes multiple clock cycles. This reduces the total number of instructions, so we have a fewer instruction needed per task, but it slows down the execution as we have it takes multiple clock cycles. Now if we talk about the features, right, so there we were having fixed length instruction in RISC. Here we are having variable length, right? That means instruction can be of a variable length, it's not fixed. It is using microprogrammed control unit. It offers many addressing modes, right? And the code written that are compact one, right? So that means the code what we write that is short and the compact, right? And CISC is used in usually Intel and AMD processor, usually that is found in your laptop and desktop, right? Now let us see the comparison table, right? I have already explained the feature, from that only this comparison table is there, right? So if we talk about the instruction, so RISC uses a small simple instruction set and we are having few instruction, whereas CISC is having many instruction and that is the complex one, right? Then next if we talk about the clock cycles, right, so RISC instruction takes only one clock cycle per instruction, while CISC takes multiple clock cycles, right? If we talk about the speed, so RISC is faster in execution while CISC is slower in the execution. If we talk about the hardware complexity, so the chip of RISC is simpler one, right, while the chip of CISC is the complex one. If we take the real-time examples, right, so RISC is used in ARM and MIPS, while CISC is used in Intel and AMD, right? So That's all, right? So if this question is asked in examination, what to write? So first, always define both, that what is RISC and what is CISC, right? Then write any 4-5 differences, right? And I prefer it, please write it in a table, it would be easier, right? Then add real-time examples, right? And if asked, you can add a neat diagram as well, right? You can include that diagram, right? Then also use a real-world use cases, right? So that helps you to gain more marks, right? Now, to summarize that, I can simply tell that RISC is simpler, faster, and it is used in mobiles, while CISC is complex, powerful, and used in PC on laptop, right? So both are having different use cases, right? Both having their own strength, right? But it is chosen depending on the application, right? That what kind of whether you need to use RISC or a CISC, right? So that's all from my side. Thank you for watching. I hope you understood the concept of RISC as well as CISC and the difference between RISC versus CISC. Thank you very much.